Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are a new viewer, thank you for finding my video to watch, and I hope you join the rest of us and subscribe to the channel. If you are a returning viewer, thank you for returning to my channel to watch yet again another video. In this video, I will be resetting my space and slowly but surely getting back into routine, as well as reflecting on my 20s as I have just turned 29. I usually start my days off with prayer. I feel like when you don't start your day off with prayer, you're not moving in a pathway of patience and a calm spirit. So I'm just thanking God, and I'm very grateful that He gave me what I feel like was a grace period for me at year 28. God is just amazing, and I'm blessed to be in this transition, this rebirth, and another solo return. So basically what I do for my routine is I try to create the smallest habit that becomes something that is easy to consistently do. What I want to be able to accomplish this year is to be deeper into my self-care and hygiene and oral care, but I do the basics: brush my teeth, a little bit of skincare. My hair is going through a transition. I'm planning on getting rid of the natural bush and going silk press. Off topic, but we are in the midst of a winter storm watch, and I have my water on low drip because I want it to be hot, and apparently if it's not on low drip, it will freeze. So yeah. So I have begun to brush my teeth and clean my face. Sometimes I like to play music off of YouTube. I play the 24-hour playlist of something. There's one that's called Gratitude from, I forget the channel, but Lunar something. It might be Lunar Vibes. But they play the best like gratitude music. It's just kind of like thankful music, grateful music. It kind of puts you in the mood of a great day before the great day even happens. Depending on my mood, it could also just be silence. I love the presence of nothing, just the quiet, the peacefulness, and the slow mornings and the rest days. It's just something about it. I recently ran out of my color corrector for my face, so I have to go back to Ulta Beauty and go get the serum for color correcting that is from Good Molecules. If you have not tried Good Molecules, I suggest you try it. It is a good source for clearing your skin, and it is less cost effective. So as I go on about my day, I began making breakfast. Today I decided to have sausage, boiled eggs, bananas on top of my waffle, and I drank a bottle of water along with that. This breakfast is very easy. I literally just microwaved my sausages and put my waffles in the oven and boiled my eggs in hot water on the stove. So it was very easy to do, not too much pressure, and there's my plates. And so as I was eating, I was just talking on the phone with my sister, but usually I go into my Bible app as well, because I do have a Bible app. If I think of the name, I'll put it on the screen here, but the Bible app allows you to get into your word and take about maybe 10, 15, maybe 20, maybe 30 minutes of your morning. The thing is, if you start small, you'll be able to maintain an increased habit. So y'all, before or after I eat my breakfast, I usually get into my Bible app, and my Bible app allows me to go in there and read the scripture of the day, and then quotes following the scripture of the day, like maybe 2 or 3 quotes following the scripture of the day, and then it goes into explaining what the scripture thoroughly means, and so that I better understand it, and then that kind of helps me get a sense of maybe how my day is going to go or how I should be thinking during the day, like how I'm also trying to incorporate the gym back into my routine. I definitely fell off, but we are going to get back into it for sure. So now I'm starting off with at-home workouts so I can ease myself back in and not look embarrassed at the actual gym. Becoming a gym girly was a game changer for me, and I'm praying I can find my way back. Now we get into resetting. My apartment is a mess. It could use some refreshing, and that is what we are about to get into. I'm gonna clean my dishes, I'm gonna wipe down my counters and put little things away. I still have some unpacking to do, but we're not gonna do that in this vlog. My space is very minimal this time around, so I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with everything, where I want to put everything. Of course, eventually I will be going on possibly Amazon or in store and getting some either clothing racks, shelvings, all the things, so that we can get that stuff together. But all in all, a good refresh for your apartment will do it every time. And honestly, I'm not really a deep cleaner unless the season is changing. More so going into summer is when I would be a deep cleaner, because I do not like bugs. I do not like certain smells. I just cannot do it. So I try my best to keep things clean, especially when summer is coming, because we do not need things getting access into my place that do not belong. I have yet to use my dishwasher. I really just using it for drying my dishes. I have never used a dishwasher, honestly, but I had one growing up. So I just got to figure out the right settings and the right dish soap pods to put in there. Now we are getting in the shower to release that tension that I just started my day off with, tidying up and all the things. But we got right back into tidying up after the shower because there was still more to be done. That's all a part of the refresh. That's all a part of setting the tone so you don't have to continue to overwork yourself. When things start to get piled up, you clean it up, and then eventually it's less cleaning to do. And so that's what we had got into after my shower. And I was cleaning my sink. I was making my bed and just making sure I have a clean space to come home to. It's always lovely coming home to a place that is still in the same position that you left it. So yes, that is what I'm doing. And I do need some pillow covers. I have yet to get any, but I will probably be getting some this weekend actually. Then we started to tidy up in my living room. I have a very small space in my living room, but it does tend to get a little messy. When it's just you, sometimes you just let things stay where they are because you know it's your mess and you're the one who has to clean it, and it's not nobody else's mess but yours. But making it a small habit to tidy up often in your space allows you to create better habits and not keep a mess flowing throughout your place. And as I get older, I realize there's so much beauty in the little things, the little steps it takes for you to reach your goals throughout the day or throughout the week or throughout the month. So I just encourage you to be aware of what your days consist of. When I was in my early 20s, I was living freely. I did not have a care in the world. I was not paying much of any bills. And throughout my 20s, I have learned so much about friendships, relationships, and all the things in between, including what growth looks like. And although we may experience burnout in our late 20s because of feeling like we should be married or have kids or be in a career, we have to remember that there is no rush and God allows things to happen when they're supposed to happen. And in most cases, sometimes you're not where you want to be because you don't put your mind in position to be that person or do the thing or go the places you want to go. I still have things that I'm trying to reach, goals I'm trying to check off my list, and I'm not quite 100% there with everything, but it takes time, and that's okay. You got to do what works best for you, what fits your lifestyle, what is aligned with you, and just trust the process, and also trust God in the waiting season, because this waiting season may feel long, but eventually it's going to feel short, and things will come when you least expect it. So Cheers to another year around the sun, 29 years of age, welcoming all the blessings that God has for me, even the ones I don't see. Grateful for the love and well wishes on my special day. Let this be your reminder that you still have time to do all the things you want to do. And you don't gotta wait around for anyone else to do it. Anything that fell out of my hands is now in God's hands, and chapter 29 is just the beginning.